I took it as a challenge and also an opportunity to prove there is something that could be done. Sabi ng police, lumapit dun sa prosecutor, then bumalik sa akin, sir, pwede ba ikaw na lang? Prosecutor ka lang.
Making a difference, pero why did you get into that?
Anong masasabi nyo sa mga tumatanggap naman? Mas mabait ba pag sa ganon?
Ako, babait ako nun.
We are better than what we have been branded as kotongeros, abusado. We are better than that.
Nai-stress ka pa ba? Hindi na.
Actually, no?
Hindi mo na ma-differentiate yung stress at saka sa hindi stress. Eh, no?
Lahat may boses, lahat ng kwento mahalaga at
Ladies and gentlemen, magandang umaga, magandang hapon, magandang tanghali, magandang gabi, and a good day. I'm saying this for all those viewers of ours who probably will watch on different time slots, time zone, and time, okay? I am the Triggerman po, and good evening to everyone. All of us have dreams, you know that? All of us have dreams, but not everyone actually chase their dreams. And, you know, Kwento Juan is the show that we have. Actually is a show that inspires and is a show that is dedicated to sharing stories of ordinary Filipinos. We're talking about people who have achieved success and who have carved a niche in the industry or the career they're in. Kwento ni Juan is a celebration actually of triumph of the Filipino human spirit. I'd like to think of it that way. And one person who embodies that, and I'm so happy to be with her, aside from the embodiment of that, she has a body which is so beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host, the lovely Francesca Taruk.
Hello, good evening everyone. Good evening, Triggerman. Ikaw talaga nati-trigger mo ako ng kilig.
Talaga?
You know, yung introduction mo sa akin, lahat ng babae kapag ganun in-introduce, kikiligin.
Di ba
at tataas yung
sinabi ko sa'yo,
self-confidence.
ano lang ako, ano ba yun? Yung
Torpe?
Torpe.
Kayang-kaya mo mambola, ha?
So, what's so interesting over the weekend for you?
This weekend, I'm very happy nakasama ko yung anak ko ng mahaba because as we all know, or if di ko pa na-mention, I'm a flight attendant, so iba-ibang bansa ako. And now, dahil yung passport ko nasa Chinese embassy, 1 week kong kasama yung anak ko.
Wow.
And I'm very happy. That's like a big gift or blessing for me, ang oras para sa anak ko.
Good for you. But, on the show, we got something very interesting for you, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is in the embodiment of a hero para sa akin. I really don't know who this guy is. I just see him on sa papers, in the interview sa YouTube.
Trending.
Trending. This is a guy who some people, ang issue dito is love and hate relationship. Some people laud for him, some people criticize him, but to me, I find him standing his ground and doing the right thing. And I feel that he's going to be staying that way. He's here to tell us he's a career person, and I'm sure he's been into business as well. I'd like to introduce to you, so proud to have this guy here. Ladies and gentlemen, I hopefully payagan niya ako na tawagin ko siyang pare o bong. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome in our studio Kwento ni Juan, Colonel Bong Nebrija of the MMDA. Hi Bong, dapat kamayan muna kita. Hindi na kita ihahaga. Baka isipin ni Francesca.
Good evening, Sir Bong. Pwede bang Sir or Colonel?
Good evening, Francesca. Triggerman, magandang gabi and magandang gabi sa lahat ng followers nyo. And thank you for having me here.
Pare, it's the pleasure is ours, si Bong Nebrija.
Thank you for giving us your
See,
time.
I never had a second thought na nung in-invite ako dito, yes, let's do it.
Let's do it. I like that attitude. Because you're a guy who really does it. Babaero ka ba?
Babaero, hindi.
Random.
I've been in trouble so many times because of girls, no? Pero no truth behind it. So, naiintriga lang ako.
Okay. We'd like to, before we jump into you being a hero na alam natin sa TV, we'd like to get to know you first. The psychology of who Bong Nebrija is, di ba? As a child, pare, when you were young, ano ka?
Well, ako batang kalsada ako when I was a kid, no? I'm a Gen X, born in 1969.
Okay.
So I grew up with my friends outside the home.
Would you consider yourself a street smart?
I guess
I
so,
think you are.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I know.
Yes, piloso po in some sense,
Right.
no? Because he grew up in the streets.
Correct.
No? hindi ka pa pwede sa kalsada, hindi ka mabubuhay sa kalsada.
Nakikipagsentuhan ka ba doon?
Once,
Yung totoo
when I-
lang.
Once, when I was a kid, yes, there was once when I was 9 years old. But I think that's the first and the last as a kid, no?
Were you bullied or you bullied?
Away bata lang talaga yun.
Away bata.
So, hindi naman
This
bullying.
is what age na iniisip mo that you're telling us? Ilang taong ka nun?
9 years old.
9 years
When I
old.
was 9 years old.
How far can you think back nung bata ka? Hanggang anong age yung alam mo na nagkamerong ang consciousness?
Well, I think in grade school, yes, most of the memories I had, I can still remember sa nung
3 years old, nare-remember mo
grade
pa?
school ako, nung grade
3 years
school.
old? Remember?
3 years old, not so much.
5, no? O hindi
Maybe,
na rin?
yes. Ako kasi bunso ako eh. We're a family of 9.
Yeah, dami
Wow,
ah.
9.
9, yes. I was just, last week I was just telling my daughter na, did you know that when I was born, my dad was already 49 and my mom was already 42. I was the last of the siblings.
May similarity kami ng tatay mo ah. You know my youngest?
Yeah.
My youngest is 4 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, what?
14 kami magkakapatid.
Mas
No
matindi
way.
pala.
Really?
Yes.
Ikaw yung
14.
Pang third na bunso. So, 69 yung dad ko.
Sama talaga ng bibig nitong si
Hindi,
Francesca.
69 talaga siya sa birth certificate ng kapatid kong bunso.
Francesca,
69 siya nun.
respeto pa naman kita.
I really thought my dad was the
No,
oldest
really,
one.
really.
Ilang taon tatay mo?
69 siya noon nung nabuhay yung...
Hindi, yung may chance pa akong makahabol sa tatay mo.
Hindi, may story naman behind
sige.
that.
Sige.
Kasi yung dad ko, siya ang only son ni Luis Taruk, ang leader ng Huk Balahap.
Yes.
So siya lang yung anak para dumami ang mga taruk talaga from our...
Pinlano.
Pinadami, I guess.
Pinadami.
I guess, that's my opinion. Kasi bakit ang dami namin? Or talagang gwapo
So
lang yung
ikaw,
tatay ko.
magpapadami ka rin. O sige, saka na natin pag-usapan niya. Continuing with when you were a kid. Okay, what school did you go to?
I'm a product of the public school system, Triggerman, So from elementary, high school, and up to college. I went for a year sa Polytechnic University of the Philippines. Took up computer engineering, transition to PMA.
Yeah, I
After
heard
a
that.
year. So basically, public school pa rin.
Yung pagiging, PMA, was that a dream when you were young? Like, gusto ko maging police? Ganun ba?
Actually, no. I really wanted to finish computer engineering when I graduated in high school. I took so many exams. Ang in-applyan ko lang talaga computer engineering, nothing more. Actually, I was offered a scholarship, 5-year scholarship sa TIP.
Technological.
Guillermo Award Scholarship.
Right.
For 5 years, no? I turned it down kasi sabi ko, wala pa kayong computer engineering eh. All I want to take was computer engineering.
Dahil yun ang uso nun, ano?
Hindi pa uso nun.
Hindi pa.
Infancy stage.
Magaling ka talaga sa...
So, ang projection ko, that will be the next big thing. Aside from
How
that
did you
being-
project that?
I just saw it happening na we're moving towards
Towards
yung
that
computer
age na,
yes.
right?
So,
Analog to computer.
yes.
Okay.
So I was thinking that I will be doing that. Actually, all my classmates from PUP are doing well because that's really the projection at the time. So maganda yung computer engineering. Then I opted to join PMA for some reason. My dad is already retired by the time. So
Doctor, di ba?
Doktor, yes, tama.
Were you in different places or hindi
Well,
naman?
actually, my father was one of the few doctors who heed the call of then Marcos Sr. to have rural doctors in different municipalities.
Oh, okay.
So that's what he did during his time as a doctor. Kaya yung mga kapatid ko, they were born in different places. Kasi may
Hindi
dad
naman
would be
different
assigned.
nanay. Hindi
Ay,
naman.
Hindi naman. Just one.
Okay.
Then when he moved to Clark, that's the time that we moved in Manila.
How were you as a son to your mother, to your father? Were you a good son?
Well, I will say I was a good son, right? Ako lang yata ang nagkaroon ng problema academically among my siblings.
Talaga?
Right? Yeah. And I learned from it.
Yeah.
It's so amazing until now. I tell this story to my kids and even to my nieces and nephew because I do not believe that there's such a thing as bobo na tao. No, because when I was in 3rd grade, I planked miserably So from section 1...
Miserably. I mean, di ba uso pa nun yung colored na 74? Uso ba sa inyo yon yung kulay pula? Yung pag red mark?
Yeah.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Remember, those were the gradings before.
I tell you, it's miserably kasi I was in first section in 3rd grade. Then my next section in 4th grade, I was in the last section. That's how miserable it was.
But that doesn't determine actually
Yes.
what you will be in the future, right?
Yes, I believe so. And I can't believe until now that I tried to negotiate with my mom
About
transferring me back to section 1 because I was telling her, Mom, I do not belong here. I think I'm better than the guys in this section. Yes, I made a mistake in 3rd grade because usong-uso yun yung mga cartoons nun Bolt is 5, Mazinger Z, and I was so focused in that. I forgot to turn in my projects, did my homework, kaya failed miserably. I was negotiating with my mom. You need to transfer me back to section 1. No, it's not my decision. I can bring you to the principal and try telling that to the principal, which I did.
And were you successful?
Gumana?
I told the principal, give me a chance.
At
to be
that
back
age pa lang, entrepreneur ka na pala,
Yes,
ano?
yun nga sabi ko.
May
how
sales
can-
ano?
Pinaglalaban siya.
Yes, pinaglalaban.
Pinaglalaban ka sa
Because I
cellphone.
know na I belong to that section rather than the 4th section. And the principal agreed. Sabi niya, ano ka lang, probationary ka lang. So if you fail, we'll bring you back to 4th grade. And that sense of responsibility was already there. I know that I need to prove to them that I belong.
Was that a turning point in your education?
One of the turning points because it really gave me a big lesson. I did not watch TV for the whole academic year. As in, not even glance at it. I was covering my eyes. If the
Discipline,
TV Discipline. I have my own schedule. What time to sleep, what time to wake up.
Wow.
That's
And-
difficult
and-
at your age, ah.
At that age,
Ilan
at
taon ka nun?
10.
18, 19, 16?
No, 10.
10?
Wow.
10.
For you to be able to do that.
Yes, I have my own schedule. It's written down. So the thing is, I will sleep in the afternoon after lunch, even if I do not feel sleepy. I need to go to bed, take a nap. Even if I will not take a good nap, I will just stay in bed and wait for the time that I need to get up.
Were you competitive within yourself kasi?
Maybe that's one thing, but I needed to prove myself that I'm better than the Bong Nebrija who were assigned to section 4. So with that, this is a story, this inspiring story that I keep on telling my children. And after my 4th grade, you wouldn't believe it. The Bong Nebrija who came from section 4, transferred to section 1, ended up number 4 in the class.
Wow.
So, what other inspiring stories can you tell your kids that if you will put your time,
Heart and soul into
and
it.
soul in what you're doing, you can do it.
So, good for you. You got it. You're lucky because early in life, you were able to find out na ganun pala. Not everyone is so lucky, di ba?
And come to think of it, Triggerman, my daughter also struggled in her studies during middle school. So she was hard on herself that she thinks she's dumb. So I told her, get 2 books, one for you and one for me. Because I was already past my
Yeah.
studying,
Studying. Oo.
studying, right? So I need to study back. What's this? They're studying in middle school. So I will review, then I will teach her. I will review the lessons for this day and for the next day, and I will teach her. That's how it was between me and my daughter.
You
Yung
must have a
parents
good
mo,
rela-
sorry. Yung parents mo ba before ganun din ginawa
No,
sa'yo?
it was not like that. Because like what I told you, I'm the youngest. So my mom was already 42. My dad was 49 when I was born. And when I was studying, they were all almost senior citizens. So it was hard. It was really
Self-taught?
independently doing it myself.
But that's very selfless of you dahil, may sarili kang buhay din. And studying, that one, going back is not easy eh. I tried that eh.
It was not.
It was not-
It
it's
was
not,
not
diba?
easy. Can you imagine? I will wake up in the afternoon. I will study my lessons from day 1 If it's day 100 up to day 100, I will read it. My mom got so worried about it that she thought that it was my teacher who's forcing me to do this studying, because really I will study everything. It's weird, but I did that. So my teacher, no, I'm not forcing him to do anything like that, because in the morning when I wake up, I will still study. I lost a year of my childhood
Because of that.
because of that.
But did you go back to normalcy after a year?
After a year, yes, I said I will never go back to third grade bong. Never
okay.
again.
So did you love studying?
It's not like
Or
I really
studying?
did love it, but I began to be challenged by it. I know these things will be challenging. I'm up to it. I'll go for it.
You love learning.
Yes, never stop learning. I guess.
How are you with money? Do you
Gastador?
spend? Gastador?
Matipid.
Or
Hindi.
you buy a lot?
Ako yung,
Or what?
ako yung siguro between me and my wife, I'm more matipid.
Are you fashionable or functionality in terms of
Functionality.
clothes? Is the money that you get out of working for MMDA, is it comfortable enough to have a family and
It's
feed?
good.
Okay,
I'm good with it.
you're good with
Can't
it.
complain.
Can't complain about it.
Yes.
Okay. So what's so interesting with your job? With all this bricks and brats and mortars na tinatapon sa'yo and you're still at it.
Making a difference, maybe.
So what's the vision? What's the thought in you? Why you do these things? You don't have to do it, making a difference. Pero why did you get into that? Bakit?
Actually, I'm the accidental task force commander, like what I was telling you about it. Currently, I'm the supervisor of the training unit of the Traffic Education Division,
Okay.
which handles the training of the enforcers and all the drivers who needs to undergo seminars. Well, but I started at MMDA as a pencil pusher dun sa behind the desk, bong behind the desk, right? I was supposed to be a consultant to my niece, who was the appointed Assistant General Manager for Operations. So I started as a consultant. It was God-given. I will be assigned there because it was at
You
the
believe in
time.
God?
Of course,
I mean, Roman Catholic?
Christian.
Christian? Okay.
So when I was assigned there, all the report passes through my desk. So I get to know all the mandates of MMDA. I was able to see it. I was able to visit the sites. I was able to try all the ferry boats, what's wrong with it and all that. So I was able to see it from a different perspective. When I was eventually tapped to head the task force, I was the odd man out actually. I was the last choice. Because, Bong Nebrija, who's a Navy man, Bong Nebrija, who used to fly in the Navy, knows nothing about traffic.
Exactly, di ba?
Right. I could be a manager. I could be a leader.
There's no specialization,
no specialization
qualification
for-
in you
yes.
for that task.
Yes, that's right.
Uh-huh.
No training at all.
Right.
Right. So when the time came that USEC team or boss asked me, Bong, can you handle this? I just told him, I replied back, sir, kakayanin. Right? Kakayanin ko.
Ano sa tingin mo, bakit ikaw ang napili nila?
No choice na eh.
Wala na eh. Ubus na.
Naubos
Ubus
na eh.
na.
It was given to an Air Force General, Police Colonel, lawyer, a director, then me. No more.
Ubus na.
Ubus na talaga yung pwedeng mag-head nun.
But then ended up as the best
no
choice?
special qualities, wala na lang.
Wala.
Zero na. So, sabi niya, wala na kayo
Wala
siya
na
na lang.
makuha, ikaw na lang.
Ikaw na lang. So, yun,
But that is
At least yung mindset niya, go for it, kakayanin.
ang ano doon, wala nang makuha. So, ano ba feeling mo noon nung binigay sa'yo? Parang napilitan, ganun ba?
Yes, napilitan. Dapat masama ang loob ko. Pero I
You took it
You were
as a
happy,
challenge,
Oh, yeah, I
right?
took it as a challenge and also an opportunity
To make a difference.
to prove that there is something that could be done.
Right.
I was talking to USEC or boss then. I was telling him, sir, give me men that I could train, right? Because before, it started as, kuha ka dito, kuha ka dyan, kuha ka dito, then you form a team for that day. So every day you need to ask.
And you need
So
to...
I need 2 motorcycles, I need 2 mobile patrols, I need a team from this one and team from this. So it was like that. So there is no permanent personnel to do all these things. So it was very equally challenging.
Walang
Consistent-
permanence, di ba?
Yes,
Consistency.
So that's why when I asked, I think we need to form a team. So the thing is, there's no enough personnel at MMDA to be assigned to me. So meron yung mga may kaso na niretraining nila 45 days, 60 days, and they let them complete all these courses that they need to take, and then they assign to me. Can you imagine lahat ng may sabit, binigay sa akin?
So, paano ang ginawa mo?
So that's why I was telling them, we created the team to fail. If you want,
And it failed.
If you want this to succeed,
Yeah,
you
winners.
give me the best. di
Yes,
ba?
of
best
course.
team.
So that was the challenge. So I was asking Yusek or Boss then, sir, I will train them. We need to be one team. Before we can discipline the motorists outside,
We have to have good ones.
Yes.
So let me cut you short
Yeah.
doon. So with that part, this applies to all businessmen. You mean to say, from your point of view, pag kumuha ka ng tao na hindi magagaling at kahit subukan mong i-train at alam mo na failure na sila at linagay mo sa kumpanya mo or sa buhay mo o sa grupo mo, talagang fail yun. Based
Yeah.
on your experience.
yes. But the thing
Itong
is,
team mo na nabuo.
that's why iba-ibang kultura pa. Kasi iba-ibang unit tong mga to. So iba-iba rin yung kultura, iba-iba rin yung
Yeah.
yung
Mindset.
di ba? So but the thing, Trigger Man, is like what I said, I keep on motivating them. We are better than what we have been branded as kotongeros, namamayola, abusado. We are better than that. Stay with me. Stay with me, and we will not only remove all those brands, but we will turn it around.
Yeah.
We will be known as enforcers na galing, masipag, matino, marangal.
And you have been, in my opinion, you've been able to do that. Well, maybe not totally eradicate yung kotong or what, because
Yes,
there
it will
always
be
be
hard.
bad apples.
It will be hard.
Diba? It will be difficult. The temptation of money
Yes.
is always there.
That's right.
Kahit saan whether temptation of money, temptation of women, temptation of food, mahirap di ba?
It all
Tama.
comes down with discipline.
Tama.
Talaga.
It's building up the character of the men. So that's why I showed them. Yung may nag-aabot sa amin ng 500, pag tinitikita namin, pinapakulong namin.
Talaga?
Yes.
May napakulong na kayo?
Yes.
Mga
That's
ilan na?
Tatlo.
3.
Bribing a government official.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
that sets the tone.
Anong masasabi nyo sa mga tumatanggap naman?
Dapat ikulong din yun, di ba?
Well, yung mga tumatanggap kasi there's two sides of the coin. No? Meron yung iba, bribe nila. Sige na, okay lang to, pang merienda nyo na lang. Di ba? Meron naman yung pinagbigyan na, sige po sir, pwede na po kayong sa susunod, huwag nyo nang uulitin. And then, sige,
Inabutan.
ito, pang merienda nyo. But still,
Bribery.
bribery, right?
Di ba?
So, kung walang kapalit, okay lang. Kung talagang, kasi it's stated in Republic Act 6713, bawal tumanggap ng regalo. So, it's fixed, no?
So kung may napakulong na kayo na driver, may napakulong na rin ba kayo na enforcer?
Meron. Meron, unfortunately, it also came from my team. So, nag-rotate ng mga team, kinunan ako ng 5 tao, pinalitan ako ng 5 tao. So, ito na naman, adjustment period na naman on my part because I do not know these men.
Do you think nag-fail ka sa pag-train sa kanila?
Since they're new to me, it's really hard to know them. We are already operating. There's so many taskings that we need to accomplish. Training at the time, I look at them when we operate. But the thing is, I cannot change the character of the man. Just like that. So, the thing is, this pangungotong happened outside our office hours. So, wala na operation. So, early in the morning, pinara yung truck, kinutongan yung truck, nag-U-turn yung truck, nagsumbong sa police, dinampot siya, and then nakulong siya. I was the one who went to the precinct to really bully him out. Sabi ko, we're better than this. I'm telling you, we're better than this. Magkano makukuha mo dyan, then people will look at you, ganyan lang ang dignidad mo. Pagpalagay mo makakuha ka ng 500, can you imagine? That's the price of your dignity. 500 pesos. And how much is that? Right?
Correct.
So, kaya nga, maraming nagagalit sa akin, in and out, na mga motorista, at the same time, mga tao sa loob, kasi I guess I'm strict when it comes to discipline. Because we are the ambassadors of MMDA on the ground. I cannot compromise it. If people will see that we are corrupt, they will not believe in us.
Exactly.
They will not even listen.
Well,
They will not.
you know,
They will not.
even if you're doing the right thing, not everybody's happy with you, right? Damn if you do, damn if you
Ay,
don't.
of course.
I mean,
This is a thankless job.
di ba? Thankless.
True.
And coming from the same bureaucracy that you're in, ang tatanong ko sa'yo, na-stress ka pa ba? Hindi na.
Actually, no?
Hindi mo na ma-differentiate yung stress at saka sa hindi stress, no? But, to tell you frankly, Triggerman, before when I was in operations, it's that go attitude. Parang you look forward to another day.
Yeah.
Right? It's always been like that. Pero
How do you
ngayon,
prepare for that? Alam ko kasi, nakikita kita pag aanuhin mo. Tapos, mga kausap mo pa, pilosopo, lumalaban pa, di ba?
Yes.
How do you
I
control
see that. How
yourself?
do you, and you know, that really, kung hindi ka, yung mindset mo, masisira eh. Hindi ka ba?
Correct. Actually, tama ka, no? Ngayon, nasa training na ako. That's what I've been telling my students. Na sabi ko, magkakaiba tayo. We go home, hindi ko alam kung anong problema niyo sa bahay. Lahat tayo may problema,
Yes.
magkakaiba. Magkakaiba rin yung level, no? So, kung may problema ka sa misis, may problema ka sa anak, may problema ka sa pera, nandyan na lahat yan. Mahirap na hindi daling sa trabaho yan.
Yes.
Mahirap na hindi daling sa trabaho. Tell me kung if yung mitya mo maliit na. Because marami kami sa team eh. So, maganda rin yung ginagawa namin noon as a team. Pag nagagalit na ako, they will push me aside.
Okay.
Ewan ko, nanonotice nyo yan. It happened during the...
Hindi, nakita ko yun. Yung, sir, kami muna.
Yes.
Pikon ka bang tao?
Kasi nakikita ko,
Hindi
pikon ka na eh, di ba?
Oo.
Malapit ka na eh.
Yung 5-minute girl, if you remember the 5-minute girl na ayaw lumabas sa
sakyan niya.
Tapos tinatalakan kami ng tinatalakan. Nakakapikon din eh. Kasi hindi ako makapagsalita eh. Kaya sinasabi ko, wait. Di ba? To the point na, ma'am, we need to tow your car. No, wala kasing license eh. Di ba? In-explain ko, no. Prosecutor, lawyer, knows the law.
Knows
di
the
ba?
law.
Oo, so, I was thinking na, I will pull him out of the car. So the tow truck would tow his car, or her car, no? Tawag ako sa lawyer namin. Sabi ko, I have this problem what will I do? Sabi niya, huwag mong gagalawin yung driver. Tumawag ka ng police. So tumawag ako ng police. Sabi ko sa police, can you bring her out of the car? Sabi ng police, lumapit doon sa prosecutor, then bumalik sa akin. Sir, pwede ba ikaw na lang? Prosecutor pala. So, with my experiences doon sa ground, 7 years on the ground in enforcement, that's what I bring on the table right now in the training. These experiences, that's why I even came up with effective communication. Ini-include ko na sa
Manual.
module nila. Effective communication, crisis communication, how to deal with difficult...
So how do you deal? Let's say, siya ang driver, nakita mo, napaka-sexy niya, naka-plunging neckline pa.
Mas mabait ba pag sa ganon?
Ako, babait ako nun. Oo.
Does it affect?
Ayaw ko sabihin dito, pero medyo may bias din talaga minsan.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Meron eh.
Yeah.
Kung merong, minsan may artista
Pero kung maganda,
na,
pero yun nga, siya yung talingkera.
Sa tulad doon, di ko sasabihin yung pangalan ng artista. Sikat siya ngayon. Scout Borromeo, may condo dyan.
yung mataas.
May
Oo.
taas
EDSA,
condo.
no?
Yan, sa EDSA, corner Borromeo. Diba? So, ewan ko, gabi na yata dumating, pinark yung sasakyan sa labas. Nagpawi kami, mga 6 o'clock in the morning. So, nandun, tinawag siya ng guard. So bumaba. As in, nakapagtulog. Di ba? Nakapagtulog. But ako kasi, I supervise the operation, yung medyo nakadistansya ako.
Okay.
Tinitignan ko lang sila how they will do their work. And at the same time, para yung backup. Pag mainit na yung sitwasyon, I'm the one to de-escalate it. So, gano'n ang nangyari. Bumaba yung artista, nakapagtulog, akin yung sasakyan. And then, all the enforcers recognized her. Sir Bong, may problema po eh. Ano problema? Sir, nandito po si
Artista.
May special
Artista.
treatment ba?
Hindi, na-starstruck sila eh. Ano gagawin natin? Sir, yun nga eh, ano gagawin natin? Di ba? So sige, punta ako doon. Ma'am, dumating naman kayo, hindi pa naman naaangklahan. We will just issue a ticket, but we need your license. It seems that you did not bring anything kasi nakapagtulog ka lang. So we will just wait for it. Don't worry, we will not tow it. So, tuwa naman siya. Tuwa naman siya. So, yung mga ganon, kasi sometimes they starstruck yung mga tropa. Parang, ang gusto nila pagbigyan agad eh, di ba?
Correct.
Ako, I tell them the consequences ng mangyayari. Kaya huwag na nilang gawin ulit.
Question.
To teach
On
them a
the traffic
lesson.
violation, EDSA, dapat wala talaga nakapark dyan, di ba?
Tama.
Tama. What about, do you guys take care of yung second route or third route like mga loob ng mga subdivision, no, not subdivision, pero yung mga public
Inner
roads,
roads, yes.
innards, no?
Yes.
Siguro sobrang dami, hindi nyo na talaga no?
Mahirap talaga.
May yung mga nagwa-wash your car sa daan. Usong-uso, no?
Actually, dyan ako napatawag sa Congress.
Bakit? Yun ba yun?
Ano nangyari?
Isa sa mga inano ko sa Manila yan. Sa city
Pero
of
it's
Manila.
really bad, you know? Two-way na lang yung
Yung-
tapos nandun yung motor, nandun yung kotse magkabila.
They came up with this Bendo car wash.
Yeah, those are the ones.
So, yung hinuhulugan mo,
Oo.
usually ang gumagamit nito, mga
Tricycle.
operators, di ba? So, maghuhugas ka, pero nasa sidewalk na yung
Exactly.
yung mga equipment.
Oo.
And at the same time,
Tricycle, occupying.
sa road na, yung
Oo.
first lane, di ba? So, sinasabi namin, pwede naman kayo magnegosyo ng ganito, no problem. Ilagay lang natin sa tamang
Tama.
lugar. Kasi nakakaano kayo, lalong-lalo na, mabuhay lane. Di ba? It should not be like that.
Do you see a future for the traffic situation? If you were given the task, did you ever think kung paano mo masosolve to?
Serving our country, walang katapat talaga yun.
Ano yung weakness mo, Sir
Chicks.
Bong?
There's a responsibility behind every actions that you do. And there's accountability.
Were you ever in a battle? In a crossfire?
In Mindanao, yes, in pursuit of Abu Sabaya.
Paano magalit ang isang Sir Bong? Ano nakapagpagalit sa'yo?
Sa kalsada ba yan?
Pag iniwan yung
In
sasakyan sa
general.
gitna, I hate calculus.
Ayun, same with me. Mataas ang pinag-aralan mo, pero you're acting as if you're the one
Who's less educated?
less educated.
Kwento ni Juan, lahat may boses, lahat ng kwento